Hey everybody, I'm Dovi Anderson. I'm an animator at Pixar, and I just wanted to talk to you about the technique I use a lot when I'm, figuring out what to do next in my animation, which is the importance of lists. I make meticulous lists that are very specific to what I want to do in the stage of the animation I'm in. When I'm, sitting down to plan, I'll make a list of, things I want to hit. If I've done a pass at blocking, but it's kind of not working, and I need to work on it again before I show it, I'll make a list of everything that I'm seeing as I'm viewing my own animation. Same thing goes for your refining pass and your polishing pass. It's also really important working in a studio or even at home with your own assignments to make a list of all the feedback that you're getting. So whether it's on the forum, other students commenting on your work, or from the recordings of your mentors giving you notes, have a notepad and make sure you get everything down so that you don't forget anything. I'll be sure to prioritize them. It's something I sort of refer to as animation triage, where it's kind of like you're a doctor in an emergency room and you're trying to figure out what are the most important things to be focusing on. What patient needs the most attention? Who's hemorrhaging and who can wait in the emergency room for another hour or two. Let the things that are less important perhaps, maybe not even be addressed in the pass that you're doing right now. Perhaps they can slide to the next pass. When you're actually in the process of addressing these notes, if you find yourself really stuck and you're just kind of drilling away at this problem and you know that something's not right but you're not sure what the solution is, park it. Just sort of contain that fire, don't put it out, and go to other people for feedback, because that's really how you're going to be able to solve the problem in the fastest way possible. If you had all the time in the world, you could go through every possible solution until you stumble upon the right thing, but it's important to put out the fires you know how to put out and reach out for help. Sometimes you'll even find that some of these fires that you just contained, you'll come back in the next day or a few days later, and you'll be looking at your animation, and with fresh eyes, you'll see the solution. It'll just come to you. So better to just let the natural subconscious process this information and not spend all this time drilling away at a problem when you could be using that time putting out other fires that are, what the fix is. And so as part of this triage process, you need to be conscious of the time you have and really make sure when you're prioritizing, these are the things that are most critical. These are things that would be great if I have time to hit them. Some of these other things, maybe they're not as important because I know the audience's eye is going to be here, and I'm not so concerned about, this little foot repo down here that's, maybe got some spacing issues that no one's really going to notice. Try not to demoralize yourself by feeling like you have to hit everything that you've laid out for yourself in the time you have remaining. Maybe you guys can incorporate some of those thoughts into how you work, and hopefully it'll help.